What's going on, Cats fans? It's Ben Reeve here from The Hoop Show. Have you heard the latest news? The AFL is going to scrap the medical sub rule, the controversial medical sub rule for season 2023. Just announced this morning. I like it. I'm not a fan of the the current rule. Much prefer to have a full bench and just let roll the dice. If you get injured, you get injured. Bad luck. I think it's just being abused a bit too much. Geelong's probably taken advantage of it a little bit as well, to be fair. It's not just not all the other clubs. I would much prefer what they're looking at a 5-person interchange bench. I'd actually even go a little bit further personally. I'd much prefer to have quite extended benches take your whole squad if you want. I know that some people might think that's a little bit ridiculous. I just think, well, you're not going to play them all, are you? But you're going to have opportunities for players to come on at any point in time. But that's what it's looking like next year from round 1 at 2023. I don't know. What do you think about it? Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What's it going to do to the game? Are we going to see... I don't think there's a change to the rotations. So it'll be, 75 still? So I think that'll stay the same. It'll just be, more players to rotate through, longer rest times, I guess. The better players will probably still play the most amount of game time. It's not going to really affect their overall game time too much. Maybe a percentage here or there, but barely anything really. You might take in an extra positional player, like an extra ruck or a tall. Those days where it's a little bit wet, you're not too sure what the conditions are going to be like. You might take that luxury player in. That's a possibility. I don't think it's really there for the injury. I think having 4 people on the bench already is probably enough to cover. Players seem to run it out. I know there was a lot of fear about, we get 2 players injured, it's only 3 people on the bench. But the amount of games I've seen where it makes absolutely no difference. I don't know what it means for the following week, where the players are absolutely gassed because they've played an extra 10% of game time. I'm not sure, but doesn't seem to impact the game itself as it's happening. Anyway, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to The Hoop Show because we are building towards 500. We want your help to get there if we can. Thanks, everyone. Take care. And